Reports surfaced that Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao 2 could be finalized this next week for December. Stay tuned. Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing if you want to become part of the gang. Notification gang. Please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chat channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Shout out to ESPN.com. Link is in the description. And the headline of the article said Floyd Mayweather's clash with Manny Pacquiao could be finalized this week. 2 December dates under consideration. So this would be a rematch to their 2015, I believe, fight. And it says Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao will finalize their rematch this week with 2 dates believed to be under consideration. The pair, who announced the fight on Saturday, look to set the clash in early December in Las Vegas. Ring Magazine reports that December 1st and December 8th are both potential options for fight promoters, and an official announcement could come as early as this week. Pacquiao later confirmed the news in an interview with reporters in his native Philippines. Quote, "We will finalize the fight this week, either Mayweather or somebody else. Where and when and what date," he said. Mayweather beat him. Yeah, so it was in 2015. I want to give my thoughts. Obviously, it's nothing in stone. We know they met up in Tokyo and the viral video, and Floyd was like, "I'll take your belts again." Pacquiao was referencing his WBA belt that he got. He got a WBA regular belt, beating Lucas Matisse. We know the super champion, to my knowledge, is still Keith Thurman with the WBA welterweight. But for whatever reason, Pacquiao brought up that belt, as I guess a real belt. And he's saying, "Hey, I got a belt." Mayweather rebutted, and he said, "I'll take that belt like I did last time. You easy work. You easy ass work." Right? And I want to give my thoughts on this potential news. I don't have a problem with the fight. But just like I said when the news first came out, the only issue I have is it's a rematch. I'm not too big on rematches unless they need to happen. But with a Mayweather Pacquiao, it's so much money on the table for both fighters. They've already done what they've done in their career, so no one's going to walk away from that. Plus, Pacquiao complained over a shoulder injury. Some people ate up that excuse. So Pacquiao looked good in his last fight, got a stoppage. Floyd looked good in his last fight against Conor McGregor, got a stoppage. They both got stoppages. It's too much money to leave on the table and not rematch. So I kind of seen this coming. So I'm not mad at it. Who's going to turn down 9 figures in a rematch, and you could sell it to the public? The only concern I have is a fight like Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. I really want to see that, and I don't want it to be compromised. It would be incredible for boxing fans if Mayweather and Pacquiao could be the main event, and then the co-main event could be Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. I mean, that would be the equivalent, if not greater, than when Mayweather fought Canelo, and then they had Danny Garcia, Lucas Matisse as the co-main event. I mean, that would just be a phenomenal December card, and I think it would sell really good. A heavyweight fight, because in recent memory, after Lennox Lewis retired, it was really just the Klitschko's or bust. So the heavyweight division's back on and cracking. You got some new faces and new kings. Wilder, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, and then you got some guys just below the championship level like Luis Ortiz, a certified boogeyman and threat. So it's been a minute since you've been able to put a fight on that is main event worthy, or that would really, really enhance a co-main event like a Mayweather Pacquiao. So that is more wishful thinking, because in my experience, I just look at it like this. If Showtime can make 2 separate main event, because those are both main event type of fights, so if Showtime can make money off of both of them independently, why would they consolidate it and put it in one venue, one crowd, one live gate? You usually don't see that But I mean, again, that's just in a perfect world wishful thinking. So my thing is this: Mayweather Pacquiao, I don't really mind it. I understand it. I understand why it would happen, and I think it'll sell. You could say, oh, nobody wants to see a money grab, all this, but you know it's gonna do well, you know. And it probably, I got to see the numbers for Canelo Triple G too, but it can definitely rival, if not do greater numbers than Canelo Golovkin too, just based on the names. They're both household names. My mom does not know who a Gennady Golovkin is. She doesn't watch boxing. She knows who Pacquiao is, and she knows who Mayweather is, you know. So you have a different casual market that would buy it, you know, for December. No different than Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. They knew what they were doing. You know, a lot of people said, oh, this shit sucks, it's a circus. De La Hoya petitioned it and said, oh, don't support it, and hated on the fight. Bernard Hopkins was on the Breakfast Club pretty much hating on the fight and stuff like that. And guess what? It's the second highest grossing boxing event behind Mayweather and Pacquiao. So clearly Floyd and Al Heyman and, you know, everybody's putting on these big events know what the fuck they're doing. They know it's going to sell, and they know, you know, certain fights have that casual appeal. I think Mayweather versus Pacquiao too, it definitely, boxing fans would be curious enough, you know, with no excuses. Both fighters, even though they're aging, you know, it'd be like almost like Sylvester Stallone, Robert De Niro in Grudge Match. Even though they're, you know, not in their prime and stuff like that, people would just look at it for curiosity, and then you're gonna reel in a ton of casuals who are gonna spend dollars to watch it. My only fear in that is actual fights that need to happen, you know, because Mayweather and Pacquiao, they could do this, rob the bank again, and then just retire, you know, and then, you know, they're not planning on staying and fighting the Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence, neither one of them, you know, stuff like that. So nobody wants to hinder a fight that matters with people who are going to be around for the next couple of years, who are planning on staying in the sport. You know, Pacquiao, half senator, politician, janitor, whatever the fuck he is in the Philippines, and then Mayweather, who is really been peeking his head in and out for the last 3-4 years or 3 years or whatever in boxing. So I don't want to affect actual fights that are meaningful. You know, if Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia, they were talking about fighting for December, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. You know, Wilder, Fury, you know, as long as it doesn't affect those fights, and I really don't want it to affect the sales of those fights. You know, that's kind of, to me, that's kind of shady, because Wilder Fury is a mega fight. You don't want to see it get overshadowed, because you know the casuals will buy into MayPac too. And I don't want to see Wilder Fury do bad because it has to compete with Mayweather Pacquiao. So that's my only fear. Like I said, in the perfect world is they put Wilder Fury as a co-main event on that card, right? But I doubt that would happen. They're talking about finalizing in the next week. Let me know what you guys think. Mayweather Pacquiao, who you picking in the rematch? Do you want to see it? Love it? Hate it? All that in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego sign off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.